Hey everyone, it's Bass Crazy Forever One, and I'm here to make a video about my bait and tackle. So I'm just gonna start off with showing you my everyday stuff that I carry around on my bag. Whenever you see me in fishing videos that I'm gonna put up, I'm going to be carrying these bags. Hold on, whatever. Just gonna show you a couple stuff. First, I'm gonna show you my something that you always need. That's technically mandatory to have a hook box. I don't know if you can see the hooks in there or not. There we go. You see the hooks, but there's hooks in there, and you always need to carry a hook box. You need your small hooks, big hooks, medium hooks, kind of big hooks, kind of little hooks, treble hooks, everything like that. So I have those, and now it's time for my big tackle box baits. Got got your everyday stuff. These are more my plastics. I'll show you some. Here's one. Here's everyday stick worm. This is a Strike King Cinco. This is pumpkin seed color. Use this a lot. Use this quarter ounce bullet weight. Put that right on top. Let that sink. Pop it on the bottom. Great rig. Um, Texas rigging it. Also got the same Strike King Cinco, but this is watermelon red, if you can see those red flakes in there. Watermelon red, and then I got the Zoom Lizard. The lizards have been working pretty well for me today, or this recently, like during the winter time. You just let it sink, pretend that it's drowning, and let it go, and jig it. It's got some good motion when you're moving. It's got like kind of like the snake motion, but not as good. The snake motion is awesome. I do have that. That's in my bigger tackle box on my John boat. I'm gonna get some videos off when I'm out on my John boat. Uh, Here's that lizard. I don't know if yeah, it's kind of greenish, right? Yeah. Well, this is that atomic green color, Zoom color worm. That's what that is. And then I got caffeine shads. Now, these are watermelon seed color, but these are the Kevin Van Dam Perfect Plastics watermelon seeds. Watermelon seed caffeine shad. It doesn't have a very big flap on the bottom, and if you could see that, it has little tiny ripples on it. You can definitely see that right there. Little tiny ripples on it. What that does is makes it durable, I guess. Kevin Van Dam. Here we go. We have a 12-inch Strike King Rage Tail worm. Strike King Rage Tail worm. My friend caught a bass on this, nice chunky bass, at some place that we found because we were walking trying to get home. But we were just hitting it up and we got lost, so we just hit that place up. And he caught a nice chunky 2-pound bass. I have a video of it. It's gonna be uploaded. I'll show you it. Blah 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 blah. What I throw out there, I don't use too much of a heavy tackle. I'll show you my rods and reels later. But right now, this is my laser sharp 3-aught wide gap hook. Blood, red, symbolized blood. You got your bullet weights. That's a smaller one. Got your medium one. Then you got your big ones, little ones. I have all different kinds. Now, that was your normal everyday bait that you always want to carry around. Oh wait, I forgot to show you one more thing. Totally forgot. Something that you always want. Something that if you hook it up, you will always catch fish on it. Every day, any day. Every day, 5-inch fluke. Watermelon seed 5-inch fluke. Watermelon seed 5-inch fluke. Texas rigged this thing, just like this. Hook it right here. Hook that, make sure that's right up there. Put that right in there. Pops right up. See how it's got great action on that tail. You got that boom, boom, boom. See how I'm sliding that without getting hooked? It's because it's kind of inside the plastic, and when it bites down, boom, that thing comes straight up. Hold on, see that again. when it bites down, when I'm doing that, I'm not really getting hooked. When the hook's sticking out, if you can see that, not getting hooked, that's the reason, is because it's called skinning it. Put the tip of it inside that, and you go, and when the fish bite down on it, boom, that hook comes out. You're still pulling. Set the hook on that. That hook is in. That fish ain't going nowhere. So that's what you do. Always wanna, So 3-aught wide gap hook. And I also got some random worm in here. I think this is a culprit fire and ice. Show you one more thing. Alright, ready? Then these are my hard plastics and things like that. Just that nature. Let's see. Here I got a little crankbait. I see that. You take that across the bottom, let those hooks drag, and those fish just nail this, get the hook. Sometimes the hook won't get them because there's a big hook for this thing. Hook won't get them sometimes. This is a Tiger Fire crankbait, floater crankbait lure, and this thing will just go and have that good motion because it's got these flat sides, which make it have really good motion. Now I have the master of all crankbaits. Now this thing is amazing. It has a jointed, which makes that tail move freely, and that just makes amazing thing. Now this is a sinker or a deep diver. This would be if you're on a John boat and you're just going anywhere and you're bored. Let this go out behind you, and you're on. If you're doing your trolling motor moving, like to a place, and you don't want to scare away the fish, you're just moving with your trolling motor pretty fast, and you're going to your certain place. It kind of kills out the battery, but you tie this to the end, cast it out back, and it's swimming. Probably catch a fish because it'll probably end up going to the bottom, hitting the bottom like this. Bass will pick that up because winter time. Right now they would. In the future, during summer, you gotta cast this out. Use this. You can't really use this because this is a deep diver. You can probably use this before it goes down. They'll nail that. It's tiger. It's tiger printed. Tiger Fire. On that. Also, you got this little guy. Minnow. It's minnow colored, not that big. I haven't used this in so long. And now this is one of my favorites. It's called Minnow Shad. It's got that sparkle on it right there. You see that kind of? There we go. And it floats and you crank it down. Floats, crank it down. All depends on the motion. A jig for salt water. Good old fashioned gotcha rigs for them. Mackerel on the pier, whatever you do. And I have another one of these. These are in my bag. It's blood red. I use that more often into my bag because I used it today. And I'll show you that. I'll get that out for you. Hold on. Here it is. There it is. Alright, well, there you go. There you are. It's a actually, this is a Walmart one. I have normal ones, but I don't really like to use them because they're expensive and they're on my John boat. This is just a Walmart one that I keep in this tackle box. Blood red, and it's got silver. It's got silver streaks. That's what I'm using. I'm gonna give a shout out to the kids at Bass all year. They're really good. Junior pro and staff, Connor Mack. I'm taking his advice. I'm gonna get the Stanley Sidewinder. Same thing with the Why Not rig. Stanley. It's all Stanley baits. Stanley baits is really good. You could do shaky head rigs on them. You could do anything. Here's my other one. It's blue and ice. It's called Ice, Arctic Ice, Walmart one. Use them. Uh, I'm gonna get the Sidewinder because, like Connor said, it has a really good action on the tail. It has float. The tail floats. It has a hollow tail, so when you're on the bottom, using bottom with your shaky head rig, that tail just floats. Same thing with the Why Not. You got a little crankbait there. Same thing. It's connected there. Then I got a little buzz bait. Take this, hit that top water, go zzz, 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 really hard, splashes up some water, gets those bass really mad, nail it in top water. See that? That'll be part one for this. Actually, no, I'll just show it to you now. Here's one of the lures that we're using today. I got a nice 1 pounder on this, which is kind of crazy because bass don't normally hit this. But this is a Bomber Gold Binocular. Now, you walk the dog with this thing. I was walking in this natural lake that I'll show you on one of my videos. I was using this on my natural lake, and like 2 pound bass came up and nailed this. I thought it was bigger because the head was huge on that fish. Like, that fish could have been a lot bigger, a lot fatter. The head was huge on that fish, and it took that out, and I had it hooked good. It really ain't going nowhere. I mean, look at those hooks. Bomber, really good baits. Heavy. If you use them on a bait cast, you can cast them out pretty far. And caught that. And what I'm using it, this is 20 pound Power Pro braid on my Abu Garcia Black Max 2010 series Black Max on my Bass Pro Shops Bionic Blade 7-foot medium fast action power hump grip, but I don't use the power hump grip. So I did my little, I carved it, made a 2-hand grip. Now it's nice, got that cast action. Now this is a really sensitive tip. This is a Bionic Blade, I think, lure, a crankbait and lure, crankbait and jerkbaits. One. That's one of my rods. It's on Abu Garcia Black Max with the switch right here. Switch, casting switch. Nice 20 pound Power Pro braid. It's a 6:2 to 1 ratio to 5 ball bearings. Good handles. Very nice. Cast smooth. I mean, it doesn't hold a lot of line because it's a small reel, but I'd recommend it definitely. And I just got this recently. It's the Pflueger XL. This one broke, but I got it yesterday. See, you can see that tip. I got it yesterday, so I'm gonna get a refund on it because the guy was toying around with it at Bass Pro, and he was toying around with it and hit the tip, and the tip kind of cracked. I saw it. I didn't say anything because I said, oh, it's nothing. And I had a fish on this. It was like I reeled the fish in, but it was a nice 2-pound bass. I'll show you that. A nice 2-pound bass, and the thing, when I set the hook on it, I have this set up with a Senko with the 3-aught wide gap hook with that bullet weight on it. See that? And I have a nice 2-pound on it, just bouncing it off the bottom. But this is nice, the Pflueger XL, nice handle, love it. Getting the same pull. Again, it's very sensitive tip. That's probably why it broke so much. Very sensitive, and it had 10 eyes. So does my other one. So does my Bionic Blade. But this is a 6'6" medium fast action too. Love my medium fast action. This one was very light. This one was soft baits and toads action. Very nice reel. I had 12-pound tri-line. Big game tri-line, 100% monofilament. Only use monofilament. Never use anything else. That's all I use.